What African countries need to consider doing to show its wealthy side. Here are 7 steps for a rich but oppressed country to become rich. This is based on various economic theories and real-world examples. Stick around until the end of the video to understand how a 32-year-old army captain is doing it. Here's what Burkina Faso is doing under the leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traore. Declared independence for the 2nd time. Kicked France out of Burkina Faso in real time. Kicked out all French troops within 72 hours. Expelled the French diplomats over subversive activities, effective immediately after replacing the puppet government. Kicked out the French ambassador. He was expelled within 24 hours. The shutting down of Radio France International and France 24, banned indefinitely for spreading colonial propaganda and false information. Revoked and canceled all military accords signed with France. Stopping all military action in Burkina Faso without going through parliament, which was now under the control of the new regime. Because of the way Traore advanced, taking over the government of Burkina Faso, France was caught off guard and really had no defense in place. This was honestly the fastest takeover of any colonially led African country on the continent ever. Captain Thomas Sankara asked nicely and trusted the colonizers, and they betrayed and assassinated him. But the 32-year-old Ibrahim Traore took a different route, and now the people of Burkina Faso are experiencing true independence. Despite the criticism from the rest of the African nations, particularly the ECOWAS organization and other Western nations, Burkina Faso is now striving under the leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traore as president. Following the Traore takeover, fair deals were made with Russia that propelled Burkina Faso to a position of world status, allowing Burkina Faso to begin a rapid growing succession after denying France's colonization and those unfair deals and control. President Ibrahim Traore used the gold of Burkina Faso to invest in the progress of the people of Burkina Faso, establishing and leaving behind a model and example for other African countries to follow. So here are some of what Ibrahim Traore and Burkina Faso did to propel the country and lives forward to a point of no return in progress and success, according to the people of Burkina Faso. So, invested in education and human capital, establishing a skilled and educated workforce is honestly just essential for economic development. By investing in education, healthcare, and training, productivity and innovation were boosted, which in turn led to higher wages and overall economic growth. Developed a sustainable and solid economic base by focusing on building industries that have generated wealth and provided employment opportunities for the people of Burkina Faso. Infrastructure like electricity, water systems, and waste disposal were also created, to really support this growth. Promoted innovation and technology adoption by encouraging innovation in technology, both through academic and vocational training, and created an industrial base that facilitates the adoption and improvement of technology. Burkina Faso also got involved in reverse engineering imported technologies and developed local alternatives, which is pretty impressive. Traore also is strengthening institutions and reducing corruption. He's establishing strong legal systems, protecting private property rights, and creating an environment that encourages investment and enterprise. A strong state capacity is really essential for all of this to work. Burkina Faso is also liberalizing the economy. Traore has opened up the economy to foreign investment and trade with countries like Russia, China, and Turkey. This is allowing for the reduction of regulations and now stabilizing the macroeconomic environment, which is contributing to the control of inflation. This is honestly improving efficiency and providing access to a larger market for the people of Burkina Faso. Traore is pursuing export-oriented manufacturing. He is focused on manufacturing goods for export to developed countries. This is pushing companies to become technologically advanced and is providing access to a large international market, leading to increased demand and, well, greater profits. So, Traore is eliminating poverty traps by identifying and addressing specific barriers that prevent poor people from increasing their incomes. This really involves interventions such as cash transfers or programs designed to improve health and access to financial institutions. Traore established the Burkina Faso Bank and began providing low interest rate loans for the people of Burkina Faso. This allowed them to invest in innovative projects in agriculture, technology, and other business opportunities, including, the educational sector. What does a colonized country need to do to achieve these characteristics? Well, simply put, do what Ibrahim Traore did and expel the colonizers. Is Burkina Faso following this pattern? According to my assessment and the information above, is Ibrahim Traore and the Sahel on this path? Yes. Will ECO WAS follow suit and unify for the sake of the people of Africa? Well, that is yet to be seen. However, my research shows that there are talks on this subject, but like I said, it is yet to be seen. Who will lose the most? And who will win from a country that decolonizes? Well, I say the country and people who have been oppressed for so long, but also the oppressor, because they are no longer being held accountable for doing wrong to their fellow man. So, have you ever heard the statement, the answer is right under your nose? Well, Burkina Faso's land is rich in many products like gold, uranium, and other materials, but they were being extracted in raw form. Now the country is processing the raw materials themselves, providing jobs for the citizens, and selling these goods for a higher price and using their own bank as the financial operator, which is now building Burkina Faso's wealth, where they were not doing for the past 100+ years. What would you have done? What? Drop your comment below and join the conversation. Are you ready for a united Africa? Make the background music no background music.